show today. Big conversation. Oh, thank you. All right, before we get to this major exclusive conversation, real quick, breaking news, we learned, and I'm so blessed and so grateful. Thank you so much. I have been named on the Route 100 list of most influential Black people in this country. Oh, I'm so honored. Thank you so much. Thank you to the Route for this honor. The list represents Black excellence. So many of the people that have sat on this couch, Robin Roberts, Jeffrey Wright, Anjanou Ellis, so many on this list. So I'm in great company. So thank you to the Root. Thank you. I got goosebumps. They called me. I'm like, wait, who, what? So thank you. I am deeply humble and grateful, and it is not lost on me what this means. So thank you, but we're going to get to the show today. Okay. Speaking of influence, wow, it's hard to describe, but we are bringing you stories literally ripped from the headlines. In the world of music, two major stories with artists who are influential. They have sold millions, and people to this moment are still talking about them. Our first guest is the focus of a much-anticipated blockbuster documentary. I just watched it. It is called The Honorable Shyne. It comes out on Hulu on Monday, November 18th. And it tells what's being called one of the most incredible turnaround journeys in history. He went from this, being called one of the most wanted, and that was not a compliment at that time, to now being a man who is trying to lead his country and be a great influence in this world. Shyne was sentenced to 10 years in prison, and now he's the opposition leader of an important political party in Belize, but his journey is one for the records. Timing is everything, and neither we nor the creators of his documentary could ignore the impact of the latest headlines. Sean Combs now facing charges of racketeering, conspiracy, sexual assault, and abuse. He has denied all of those charges, but Shyne was once Combs' protege, then his co-defendant in 1999 in a nightclub shooting trial that made history. And now, for the first time, Shyne is talking about what he says really happened that night and where their relationship stands today, how Shyne's life has changed since that night. Take a look.
I spent 10 years in prison, but I was able to move on.
The trajectory of Shyne after that changed.
There's a time to pivot. There's a time to transition. And that's how I got into politics. The politics just came naturally because that made me have a purpose.
That's a beautiful thing when somebody finds their true purpose in life.
This gentleman came with an aura around him, and everybody was drawn to him.
Belize first, the Belizean people first.
This story is unbelievable.
Everybody's journey is different. Mine was 23 years. I sacrificed my career and life and family to be someone with humanity, with integrity, with honor.
In a daytime exclusive, please welcome the leader of the opposition party of Belize, the Honorable Moses Shyne Barrow.
Glad to be back.
Happy to have you back. Have a seat. Well, the last time we saw each other was 2021.
Yeah, 2021.
A lot has happened since
3
then.
years.
3 years. A lot has happened since then. And I got the documentary. First time in my career I had to sign waivers that I wouldn't talk about what was in it. It was shrouded and is shrouded in secrecy. People will see a lot. First thing I thought was, his life is so good right now. Why revisit this?
Well, it wasn't really a revisit as much as it was just telling the Shyne story in totality. I think when you look at the documentary, number one, the documentary is directed by Marcus Clark.
You gave up control. You
So,
didn't
yeah,
produce
so-
it, he
so-
didn't direct it. You gave full control.
Yeah, that's an interesting, unique situation to be in for the first time
'Cause you've
in
never
my life.
done it.
I've never done that. So I relinquished creative control because I finally found the partners that I trusted and I thought had the integrity to tell the story, because I didn't want to tell the victim story. I remember the last time I had the honor of being here on your show. You know, I told you I was like a blimp in my life and I moved on, and we were talking about manifesting the greatness of being the opposition leader of Belize and hopefully the next prime minister of Belize. So
Well, that's honestly, and that's why I was so confused.
Well, no, but when you look at the documentary shows a journey.
Yeah.
You know, when you see me there giving my speech, that's when I met you. I wasn't elected as the leader of the United Democratic Party. I had just finished serving as the leader of the opposition, but then I had to turn over to someone else. Then I got reelected in 2023, and I got elected in 2022.
Yeah.
So if you look at the documentary, it shows the entire journey, and obviously what happened in Club New York in 1999 is a part of that journey. And what I want to transmit to all of you, to everyone that's watching, is the indomitable soul of human beings, is the indefatigable spirit of human beings. And you cannot get to that point without going through hell. You can't get to triumph without going through tragedy. So what is happening to Diddy or other people has nothing to do with the documentary. It's just a coincidence. You know, we signed this deal 2 years ago. We started shooting in Israel last year, in Belize, in New York, in Miami, and everything was all good. I had no problem with anyone, including Diddy. And you know, I feel sorry for the victims involved, all those that have alleged things on him, and I feel sorry for what he and his family have to go through. But that was not the impetus for the documentary. We've been working on this before that.
To your point, when I was watching the documentary, it flows through the story.
Yeah.
It hits a point where I thought the documentary is over, and then there's a single chair in front of a window, and you walk to that chair to finish and answer the biggest questions still lingering with this trial going on.